She lived by the rules, kept everything in order, and avoided serious mistakes. One morning, walking to work with a small bag, the wind touched her face. The city felt familiar, yet strangely distant. People watched her with curiosity, even concern, as if they knew more than she did. Outside was calm, but inside lingered an unease, a sense that life held more than she had allowed herself to live. Her home was flawless, everything in its place. Books neatly arranged, dishes washed, clothes folded. She performed every duty: daughter, sister, colleague, neighbor. Yet in the quiet corners of her apartment, she often sat still, staring into nothing, wondering if this perfect life really belonged to her or was just a mask she had learned to wear. Each morning repeated like clockwork: coffee, work, brief conversations, and the routine replayed. Evenings passed with chores and polite smiles, but her heart felt empty. Friends and family were around, but none knew the thoughts she kept hidden. She noticed small details: the curtain's shadow, the flicker of light, the soft sound of rain on the window. Life went on, but something essential was missing. She always chose what was right or what others expected. Every yes and no was carefully measured. She avoided conflict, mistakes, and disappointment, but in doing so, delayed small joys, laughter, and herself. The world was orderly, yet inside, a silent, inevitable storm raged. She realized the distance growing between herself and her loved ones. The companion who had once been close now seemed a stranger. Friends shared stories she could not join. She understood that even fulfilling duties could leave life unnoticed. No one could change her life from the outside. Only she could find a path within the silence she had built. At night, she sat by the window, watching city lights reflected on wet streets. Shadows stretched across the walls. The wind touched the trees outside. She reflected on the moments she had silenced, the times she had retreated, and the small acts left undone. For the first time, she allowed herself to accept the solitude she carried. And in this acceptance, she found a small understanding: life is not just duty, it is living, feeling, daring, and sometimes stumbling. Nothing grand or spectacular happened. She did not become a hero, nor did she change the world. But she spoke a word she had never said, smiled at a private memory, and stepped outside when she would usually stay inside. Small movements, almost invisible, were enough to lighten the weight of years. The tiniest change slowly shifted her quiet world. Night fell, calm and quiet. She sat in her favorite chair, shoulders light, hands relaxed, watching the streetlights outside. Nothing was suddenly perfect. Nothing had truly changed. But a small shift had happened: a choice, a smile, a moment for herself. Not a victory or a solution, just the understanding that small steps can reopen closed doors. Life stayed imperfect, yet a little courage made it feel less cold.